Everybody's favorite tag team. I'm Silencer. That dude over there would be Cryptic Mac. That's Tony.
That's Jeff.
How you doing? And we will be reviewing another Shisha for you today.
We are smoking Exotic Smoke-Limon.
Exotic smoke.
That's what I said. Exotic Smoke-Limon.
It's not. It's epic smoke, Tony.
Exotic,
Epic smoke. Epic smoke.
Hey, at least I didn't call it fucking women.
We've been doing this so long, dude's getting his Cole brand names confused with his Shisha brand names. Poor Tony's brain's going to the fritz on him. But no, he was not mispronouncing that. It actually is lemon flavored.
Yeah, at least I wasn't calling it fucking lemon.
That's true. Which, while kind of a blatant knockoff of the whole 7-Up commercials from a little ways back, it actually is lemon, a lemon and lime blend done by Epic Smoke. A little 50-gram jar, I believe, came from Sahara Smoke, if I'm not mistaken. But we wanted to try this one out because when I cracked the seal on this at first, the smell is just phenomenal. It is such a good lemon and lime mix. It has like a tartness to it. It's fantastic smelling. What are you doing?
And if I can say, it translates so well.
Tony's been stealing all my phrases. But, anywho, as far as the cut is concerned, for those who have not messed around with much Epic Smoke, and there are a lot of you out there, because, let's face it, I mean, this stuff hasn't permeated itself very well into the industry as much, so it's not as dominant as, say, Starbuzz. This is a very long cut Shisha. Very, very long cut. The leaves are still intact in most cases, so it's coming in pieces in some instances that are actually, I mean, that's a solid piece of Shisha. It's basically a solid tobacco leaf. So it's a very long cut of Shisha. You're going to have to possibly break it down a little bit depending on what bowl you're using. It is also exceptionally goopy. I love this stuff for that reason. There's like a puddle at the bottom of this jar that's
that you can dump into your bowl a little bit.
Yeah, see, that's what we did. We sprinkled some in the Vortex bowl, which is what we have set up on Mr. Wonderful, and we actually poured some of the juice from the bottom on it. Excellent choice. Oh, the flavor on this stuff is amazing, too. But, again, very long, natural cut to it, so you may have to break it down some depending on what bowl you're using, and the smell is a perfect lemon and lime. You might not be able to see it very well, but I will make an attempt to show you. If you can look down here at the very bottom, you may be able to see the juices literally flowing around in this thing as I am turning it. I mean, there's a nice big puddle in here. I really like that about this, though. I mean, they're not holding out on the flavor, I'll say that much.
Wrong bottom there, Jeff.
Which were you talking about? Okay, Tony was yelling something. Anyway, as far as how the flavor goes, I'm going to throw it at Tony for a second. It's, like I said, one of my more recent reviews that we did, my complaint was that, you know, authenticity of flavor to what it smells like to what it smokes like. This smokes better than it smells, and it smells great.
Yes. And while he's taking a hit, as all Epic Smoke says on the bottom, contains 0.05% nicotine and 0.05% tar.
Now, to be fair,
he puts it on everything.
Yeah.
Because if you burn the Shisha, it does have tar.
Exactly.
So I'm just saying it like, you know, we do every review of Epic.
Exactly. I mean, as long as you set your hookah up correctly, you're not necessarily going to get the tar effect. Only if you burn it will you do so. But anyway, the cloud sizes you've seen with me and Tony doing this for the last couple of minutes is just ginormous. We have 3 coconaras going on top. Yeah, right there. That's just Tony standing like 3 feet away from the camera and just blowing in its general direction, and that's how much you're getting off of it. I mean, just excellent flavor. A really nice balance between lemon and lime with a nice little tartness to it. It's not super sugary, which I like.
Yeah.
It's very, very authentic to a lemon and lime flavor.
I like the tartness too. That's why I had to get a cup.
Exactly. That is one thing you should note about Epic Smoke. Giant clouds usually means keep yourself hydrated, so have yourself a thing of water laying nearby. But as far as how it's smoking, this stuff is great. This is probably my favorite Epic Smoke so far of the ones that we've actually sampled and reviewed. I would strongly recommend grabbing this one if you have the chance. Now, some people have complained that in previous batches of Epic Smoke, that flavor duration isn't really there in favor of cloud stuff like Tony's doing over here. I mean, the smoke's so heavy it'll just sit on the water there forever. But this one I've noticed, I think the trick we were telling you guys about, where you actually pour a little bit of the juice from the bottom onto what is in your bowl, I think that helps. I mean, it'll prolong the flavor for a little bit longer of a period of time. So that may be one way around the drawback to Epic Smoke not having as much flavor as some people would like. So it's one method. Give it a shot, see what you think. But I think, you know, again, compared to some of the other ones we've done, doing it this way helps the flavor last a little longer, in addition to getting the fluffy, white, delightful clouds. I am really impressed with this one. In spite of, you know, the fact that they were stealing it from a 7-Up commercial and calling it Limon. But really, really solid flavor. If you have a chance to pick up some Epic Smoke stuff, this is the one you definitely should go for. If I had to go with a number, yeah, I gotta go with Tony on this one. This is some phenomenal, phenomenal lemon and lime flavor. If that is what you're looking for, it earns a 9 every single time.
Yes.
I definitely say pick this one up if you're looking to try out something from the Epic Smoke line. But anyway, I got a 9, he's got a 9. I'm Silencer. That dude over there is Cryptic Mac. That's Cryptic Mac's Cloud. And we will catch you guys on the flip side. Check us out on hookahdomain.com if you would like to see a little bit more. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.